I'm doing great, thank you. I hope you're doing well too. Let me know how I can assist you today.
Yeah, I am here to discuss you another important topic, and that is overcoming procrastination.
Perfect. We can definitely dive into that. Whenever you're ready, just let me know what specific aspects you'd like to cover, and we'll get started.
Okay, the first step in this regard is that we must understand the root causes of procrastination.
Absolutely. That's a crucial first step. By identifying what's driving procrastination, like fear of failure, lack of motivation, or feeling overwhelmed, we can tailor our strategies effectively. Let me know if you'd like to explore any specific causes in detail.
Yeah, definitely. Before discussing the root causes, we must understand what is procrastination. And I think procrastination often arises from the fear of failure. I mean, when we want to do something very perfect, then I think we sometimes hesitate to perform something, and that's why procrastination arises. So it is the main reason of and the basic root cause of procrastination. So I think,
Absolutely. That understanding definitely sets a strong foundation. Fear of failure and perfectionism often lead us to delay tasks because we want everything to be flawless. Once we grasp that, we can find to overcome it, like embracing progress over perfection. If you have more thoughts or want to explore other causes, just let me know.
yeah, and I think the second important step is that we must break our task into smaller, manageable steps. Definitely, I think a big project can sometime intimidating, and it causes us to delay. To delay starting it. So the key point is that we must divide our big task into smaller parts, and then we must continue our work on that smaller steps, and when we complete one step, then we move forward to the second step, and so on. So definitely when we chase our first target, so we feel a kind of relaxation as well, and internal positive feeling as well. So I think it's wonderful that we break our big target into small steps, and then we progress towards our target.
Absolutely. Breaking tasks into smaller, more manageable chunks really helps reduce that feeling of overwhelm. It makes the whole process feel more achievable and definitely boosts motivation as we tick off each small step. It's a great approach to overcoming procrastination. Let me know if there's any other strategy you'd like to dive into.
Yeah, I think to overcome procrastination, we must have another point that we must set clear and realistic and basic goals. Definitely, sometimes unclear goals lead to confusion and delay. So I think we must understand what is the purpose of our, uh, what we are doing, what's the reason behind it. So we must have a clear focus and purpose in our mind, then we can achieve our target. If we have some kind of confusion or curiosity in our mind, definitely uh, our our planning towards this can be uh, not so meaningful. So we must believe that we must have a clear focus on our goals.
Absolutely. Having clear and realistic goals is essential for staying on track and avoiding procrastination. When we know exactly what we're aiming for and why it matters, it's much easier to stay motivated and focused. It also helps reduce confusion and makes our efforts more purposeful. It's definitely a vital piece of the puzzle.
Yeah, definitely. And I think one of the major point can be that we must create a productive environment. uh, Definitely it also can reduce our procrastination. When our surroundings greatly influence our productivity, and definitely when we have a positive environment around us, so definitely enhances our capability, and it gives us a kind of optimism and definitely a positive energy as well. So we can definitely, if there is some kind of noisy environment, or we are sitting among those people who are who are not very friendly or motivated, who are not very positive thinker. So definitely it can create a kind of uh, habit. It can create a kind of a procrastination.
Absolutely. The environment plays such a huge role. When we create a space that's organized, quiet, and positive, it really boosts productivity and helps keep distractions at bay. On the other hand, a cluttered or noisy environment can definitely make it harder to focus and increase procrastination. So, setting up a productive environment is definitely a key strategy.
Yeah, definitely. And I think in this regard, this may be an important point that uh, I mean, uh, our surrounding that reduces the distractions that that distract our attention. So I think it's one of the key point that our environment should be very positive and creative as well.
Absolutely. A positive and creative can really inspire us and keep us engaged. When distractions are minimized and we feel good in our space, it's so much easier to focus and stay productive. It's
Yeah, definitely.
definitely a key factor in overcoming procrastination.
Yeah,
I'm glad
and
we're on the same page. If you have any other points,
yeah, I have
no worries at all. Take your time.
I have another point to discuss, and that is, I think that we must use the 2 minutes rule. I think this rule is very simple, and this rule was given by the David Allen, and I think it was based on that point that when we perform a task, definitely we get tired mentally and physically as well. So after performing an activity or a task, we must take a rest of 2 minutes or about 2 minutes. So definitely it can give us a kind of relaxation mentally and physically. So we can recharge ourselves during this period, and definitely we can more focus on our target, and we can perform more better in this way. So this is one of the rule that was described here.
Absolutely. The 2 minute rule is such a handy technique. It helps us tackle small tasks immediately, preventing them from piling up and reducing mental clutter. And those short breaks, even just a couple of minutes, definitely help recharge our energy and keep us focused and productive. It's definitely a great addition to any procrastination busting strategy.
Yeah, definitely. And I think another point may be that we must build a discipline through routine and consistency. From this point, I mean that definitely when we perform our task and our activities or our work on daily basis, and do our task with with regularity, definitely it is almost very difficult that we are reluctant in doing our activities. So I mean it's avoids the process of procrastination if we perform our task on regular basis. So I think it's very important that we must create a consistent momentum, and I think that a small topic done on regular basis can give us a positive and everlasting results.
Absolutely. Consistency is key. When we build a routine and stick to it, it creates a natural momentum that reduces the likelihood of procrastination. Over time, those small, consistent efforts lead to significant progress and help establish strong, productive habits. It's definitely a powerful way to overcome procrastination and achieve long term goals.
Yeah, and one of the key point may be that we must overcome the fear of failure, and we must avoid the perfectionism. I think sometimes we are more reluctant, and that we believe that our work is not very good and are perfection. So it leads to a kind of procrastination, or sometimes we cannot perform our activities on time, and it delays our tasks, and it creates some kind of confusion in our mind, the burden on our mind as well. So I think that we must believe that failure is the part of learning, it's not the end of learning. So this is one of the key point.
Absolutely. Embracing failure as a learning opportunity is so important. It helps us overcome that perfectionism and reduces the fear of failure, ultimately making it easier to take action. When we see mistakes as stepping stones rather than setbacks, it becomes much easier to move forward and stay motivated. It's definitely a crucial mindset shift in overcoming procrastination.
Yeah, and definitely we must we must progress in a positive way and celebrate our small wins. So if we are moving a very long distance, then definitely we must take a first step. That taking a small first step and continuing our traveling uh, with the regular and in a positive way, definitely sometimes we can get bored, or sometimes we can feel reluctant that we are very far from our target. But with the patience and definitely with the I mean uh, continuous struggle and moving in positive direction, we can perform our work in a good way and reach our target, definitely after quite some time. But definitely we will reach our destination in, surely.
Absolutely. Celebrating those small wins is so important because it keeps us motivated and helps maintain a positive mindset. Each step forward, no matter how small, brings us closer to our goal. And with patience and consistency, we definitely make progress and eventually reach our destination. It's all about that steady positive momentum.
Yeah, definitely. And I think this was all from me, and definitely there may be many other points that we can discuss, but these were the major points which we have discussed in. So thank